It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Two teams sitting above 500 in the early season, but only one will stay that way as we're off in week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Chubb. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Like a good target drop, Neighbors is there. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. A sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit. Get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. They are running from the gun with Chubb. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So no return on that punt. And the Saints are going to have some work to do as they take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Second down now, 7 to go. Pass play now. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They've got first down from the 31. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. From the gun, a give to Miller. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second and 8. That's complete to the rookie out of Alabama. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a first and 10 inside of enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up second and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Back to the well again. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to third down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he gets very good yardage there. That's down inside the 10. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up second and 3. All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. They motion the tight end over. Running for the marker on second. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets him 3, and this brings up second and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Handoff here for Miller. And he's in for the touchdown. The Saints get the game's first points here in the second. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Quick slant, caught by Neighbors. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Lays out, what a catch! And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. On play action now, McCarthy. the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to the air, McCarthy. Has it on the slant. Touchdown, Minnesota. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Here's Reichert, set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Saints looking for a score just before the break. New set of downs for him from the 46. To the air now on 1st and 10. Complete. It's Ingram. Given 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and long for him here. Has it at the 7. It's a New Orleans touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Saints are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
That is just a big-time individual effort, Kate, defensively. First, he takes the ball away, and then he's looking for points, right? He turns from defense to offense, and one more move, and he might have broken it to the house.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Man in motion out of the slot. Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds up.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jaron Kearse has the INT. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Throwing it just before halftime. He put everything he had into this one. He's got it inside the 25. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our 2nd half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 from the 41. They motion the slot man right. To throw it on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. They're going play action. He fires one deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Here he is on 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Handoff now out of the gun. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now from the gun. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone, mixing in receiver runs with everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Is in. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead off the turnover. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. 30 to the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 10. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Setting up the running back screen. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. It's a pickup of 26. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They go play action on 1st. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it's going to be second down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. That one's complete, right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
Vikings 14.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. On play action now, McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, McCarthy. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. He's out in the clear. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. They'll run here from the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. All right, here we go. Second down. Looking to the air here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Back to throw. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
They begin the drive with Chubb. In the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Means. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Here's a throw. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 28. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Saints needing 4 points. Third and just 2 to go. Handoff now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. To throw. This throw is caught. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now. He's on the move. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Trying to push it deep downfield. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. Still one more in their pocket to use. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's 2nd and goal. Now to throw. He's got it. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. So it'll be 2nd down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
I've been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music.